Sergeant, the captain wants you. Better grab your gear. Meet him out front.
Так, встать. А я что? Ага, текстуры должны прогрузиться. Ну да, это же Arma. Все в порядке. Так, ждем прогрузку. Ладно, попробуем встать. То есть снаряжение на средней тумбочке. Возьми перчатки и бинокль. Какая шикарная форма. Так, ага, вот что мне нужно взять.
All right, good to go. Captain's right outside.
Окей, спасибо.
How could you get all that way and not... I mean, look, the toilet's right fucking there, Private.
Yes, sir.
Get your shit together. We all got combat jitters. All of us. You hear?
Yes, sir.
If Colonel Gray comes in here, slips in that neon pink puke of yours, so help me God.
Ну, что сказать, симулятор должен быть иммерсивным. Так, видимо, это казармы местных вооруженных сил, которые были заняты американскими войсками. Доброе утро, Вьетнам!
Ah, Sergeant, just the man. I'm going to need you up and down the island doing training. Best you start down the shooting range. Go see Sergeant Bell. He's in the jeep over by the gate. He'll tag along and give you directions. Dismissed.
Okay.
Anyway, yes, defenses. We have enough materials, but nowhere near enough manpower or time. Our boys across the sea, they'll keep them busy for a while, but hell, it'll be days at most. We can't expect Everon to hold out forever. Brass tacks, it all depends. If Second Fleet catch a tailwind and the enemy a headwind, and if Colonel Gray thinks we can dig in, put on a show, then maybe we can make this work. I hate to say it, but we've got to reevaluate what we mean by combat and effective.
Ну да, обучение стало куда более дружелюбным по отношению к новым игрокам.
As you well know, gentlemen, we've been riding on the coattails of surprise. That is a luxury we no longer have. Our special expeditionary force, boosted by TRADOC personnel and support staff, have worked wonders. But we are not Task Force Malden, and we cannot hold out here indefinitely. Now, to get back to your question, Staff Sergeant, our mission is to delay the enemy. Every day, every hour, every minute is a victory. Second Fleet are en route, and when they get here, we're gonna get ourselves payback. Concerning what you said, Private, I can only say...
Так, поговорить с инструктором.
Yo, you the guy the captain sent for? Get in. You do drive stick, right? I mean, some of these guys, they're like,
Да,
fuck.
приходится
Start
ездить
her
время от
up. You
времени.
don't want to be around HQ too long. Colonel Gray's on the fucking warpath. Okay, through the main gate. Let's roll. At the crossroads, cut straight across along the dirt road. Watch out for potholes and mines and shit. I ain't even kidding. This island, it's a fucking death trap. Okay, watch it. Bit of a sharp turn ahead. Almost there. The range is just beyond the next turn. This is all part of the Soviets' military zone. Colonel Gray wants us to really dig in our heels here. Fuck knows how long for, though. I heard Second Fleet could be 4, 5 days away. That's almost a week, man. Okay, pull up to that parking shed there. Then go see the instructor. Shoot some targets. I'll hang here. I've done my share of shooting this week. I'm tapped out.
Так, ну пока что все довольно стандартно.
All right, welcome to the O course, Sergeant. Step on up to the mark over there. Step right up. Step right up.
Ого. Что-то новенькое.
Okay, you good? Fast as you can. Do the course. Ready, set, go. Move it, Sergeant. Over the beam. Ballerina time. Let's go. Raise the wire. Down. Hit the dirt. Roll it. Roll it. Over the ball. I can see you. You're inside.
Почему я не встаю? Да. Знал бы ты, как эти лестницы убивают в Дейзи.
So, good news is, no one else saw that shit show. Bad news is, I did. And you waddling around and going fuck about on my course is now seared permanently into my brain. I can only hope your shooting's better than whatever that was. Anyway, if you want to go again, be my guest. Otherwise,
Интересно,
I'm
какой
sure you
ранг
got
у
shit
этого
to do
инструктора, если
before
он
our Russian
так
friends
общается с
arrive.
сержантом.
Chaos Red 6. This is Chaos Red 3. We're finished with the fieldworks at Point Jumbo. Over.
Copy. Head up the beach to Point Bootleg. And for fuck's sake, don't forget to check your tide tables this time. Over.
Affirmative. Jumbo on there.
How are you doing, Sergeant? This here's the shooting range. And if you're fixing to do some shooting, well, I reckon you're in the right place. Pick up the 16 off the table.
Так, держу.
And because right now, what you got there is about as useless as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, I'd grab some mags from the ammunition box. Okay, load your weapon. That rifle you're toting deserves your love and respect. Keep your booger picker off the trigger and approach the firing line. Let's see what you got. I'm popping 5 targets. I want to hear 5 shots. Aim down the iron sights and knock them down. Go. Nice shooting. Try again. Only this time, fire from a kneeling position. Next, take out the same 5 targets lying down in a prone position. Lordy, lordy, who shot Shorty? Okay, on your feet, Sergeant. Let's do this one more time. Position yourself behind the wall and lean out while firing. All right, let's move on to the heavy stuff. Grab the squad automatic weapon from the bench.
Ага, пулемет заспавнился.
She's something, ain't she? Rest her on the table at the firing line and unfold the bipod. Okay, you ready? Have at it. Yeah! This ain't your first rodeo now, is it? How about we up the ante here? Mount the 50 cal in the next lane over. Target's up. Let her rip. Okay, Sergeant. I reckon that about does it. Let's save some rounds for the Rooskies.
Да, 80-е. Холодная война. А что у вас тут есть? Ого, немножко русского оружия. Так, какие-то новые курсы разблокированы. Окей. Можно пострелять из автомата Калашникова. Так, как режим огня? Одиночный, автоматический. Так, ну хорошо. Куда мне двигаться дальше? Допустим, я новичок. Ага. То есть мне нужно кататься по всей карте и выполнять задачи, да? Транспорт, стрелковая подготовка, стрельба на дальней дистанции, ориентирование на местности, техобслуживание, военная инженерия, специальное оружие. Все довольно интересно. Давайте прокатимся, раз мы здесь. Так, что-то мне про это было сказано. Запрос транспорта. Хочу направиться сюда. Стрельба дальней дистанции. Это типа мини fast travel, да, между учебными точками.
Good to see you, Sarge. Guess you're here to do some prep. All right. Allow me to make some introductions. On the table beside me is the M21, capable of dealing death at a range of 700 meters. She's a veritable femme fatale. On the table, the Perfecto Mundo. Okay. Let's have you shoot some targets. Lie down on the shooting position, just here. As you know, a prone position is almost always best when it comes to long-distance shooting. Stability is key. Okay, look through, take out the 3 targets on the beach beneath the lighthouse. They're about 600 meters out. Adjust the elevation on the R2 side to compensate. If you don't, but still rely on your crosshairs, you're guaranteed to over or undershoot. Good.
Отлично.
That's good. Next up, engage the 3 targets on the cliff top.
Перелет.
Yep, they're down. 2 more targets. The first is next to the lighthouse. The second is a little to the left of it. Line him up and knock him down.
Чуть выше.
Expertly done, Sarge. It appears you can shoot shit, even at a distance.
Да, приходилось.
Hell, and there was me. saying all your pen pushings made you soft. Now I almost feel bad. Anyway, that's the course finito. I'll let the captain know you did okay.
Так, что еще? Первая помощь. Давайте первую помощь. Действительно неплохо освежить навыки после переезда.
I
Недавно
take it you're
был
here for
ролик
training.
про первую помощь.
First Aid 101? Not much time to get into it all, but we'll get you some pointers. How's that sound? Move to the crash site, just in front of me. Our volunteer victim needs medical attention, so pull him from the driver's side.
Sarge,
Okay, now.
you know we
let's
ain't doing
imagine what
mouth-to-mouth
we
and
got
shit,
here
right?
Are wounds to the leg and chest. For argument's sake, we'll pretend the femoral artery's been nicked. So let's get a tourniquet on it. If you don't have one to hand, there's plenty on the
есть.
table here.
У меня есть. Так. Отлично.
Great. That should prevent hemorrhagic shock and death from blood loss. Next, get a bandage on the chest. Again, if you're out, you'll find what you need on the table beside me.
Руки помнят.
That's it. And while you're at it, remove the tourniquet. Try bandaging the leg as well.
No funny stuff, okay?
So far, so good. Our casualties stable. Grab some saline solution and administer it intravenously.
Intro what? No way, fuck that!
Or rather, just go through the motions for me.
Так, где там физраствор?
By introducing saline, that is, a mixture of salt and water, we
Все, чувак.
increase blood volume. Okay. Finally, we've got to consider pain management
Точно.
and morphine.
Ну, чувак, новое обучение даже
Right.
лучше, чем мой
Just
ролик,
like that.
который я делал
Excellent.
про медицину. Курс пройден, отлично. Так, что еще осталось? Ориентирование, техобслуживание, военная инженерия, специальное оружие. Так, давайте военную инженерию. Ориентирование на местности не самое интересное. Если слышите стук на фоне, этот человек-сосед делает ремонт.
Good to see you, Sergeant. Okay, combat engineering. Let's begin by stating the obvious. We can't do jack shit without the right materials. Head over to the vehicle management point and requisition an engineering truck. Excellent. Now we need to load up on supplies. That should do it. Get in the truck and check your map. You'll see a location marked. Drive to that position. An actual combat engineer will meet you there and have you set up some fortification. It's regular monkey work. You'll love it.
Time to bust ass. If you'd kindly see to those supplies in the truck, we'll get started. Our orders are to throw together a machine gun nest. Think you can handle that? Just need to find a sensible
Так, а
spot.
в какую сторону его направить? Об этом никто не сказал. На север, на юг. Представим, что в ту сторону.
You'll need your entrenching tool out. Unless, of course, you want to scrabble around and that's it. Give it some. Shit, I couldn't have packed those sandbags better myself. Good job. That's your basics covered. Mostly, it all comes down to supplies and a little evidence. Anyhow, much appreciated, Sergeant. Come back later if you want. We still got a shit ton of field defenses to prepare.
Отлично. Дальше. Техобслуживание. Ну, наверняка покажут, как пользоваться гаечным ключом. Ролик на канале, кстати, про техобслуживание также имеется.
Hey, got a minute for the vehicle maintenance course, Sarge?
Да, конечно.
Okay, so, here's the thing. If you repair a vehicle in the field, you don't have to shitcan it to the rear. That saves on time and supplies and, yeah. Keeps us in the business of killing commies. Now, go grab a wrench and a jerry can from the crate near the generator. Oh, and Sarge, you may as well take the backpack too. You'll need it later. The jerry can, it ain't got nothing in it. Drop it by the cistern. Then refill it. Right to the top,
No.
if you wouldn't mind.
Цистерны снова работают. Так, поставить канистру на землю рядом с цистерной. Ага. Так, открыть инвентарь, бросить. Я понял, то есть, наверное, это можно было делать и раньше, да? Так, налейте топливо в канистру. Да, гениально. Я думал, нужно держать ее в руках.
Done? Okay, pick it up. Next, I need you to get your spare parts from the supply box. It's around front, by the sign and the tire stack.
Так, а куда мне девать? Ко мне 10 припасов не влезет. Ну ладно. Как мне еще 5 припасов вместить? Скинуть что-нибудь? Серьезно? Угу. Теперь-то должно поместиться. Со склада в рюкзак. Сказали не меньше 10... Не меньше 10... Окей, то есть оно теперь как-то влезло. Ага, то есть я мог взять и больше. Только 5 за раз. Я понял.
Good stuff. Okay, let's get you fixing shit. Just up the road on my left. There's a car on its side. I'd like you to roll it over.
Как мне ее перевернуть? Так, переверни джип на колеса, используй действие толкнуть и вытянуть на его боку.
Holy cow! I was waiting for you to ask me to lend a hand, but fuck! Alright, nice one.
Так, не материмся.
Take the wrench and inspect the car for damage. See if you can partially repair the engine. Definitely need some loving.
Так, частично отремонтировать. Это мы умеем. А вот для переворачивания раньше нужно было несколько человек, если не ошибаюсь.
That's about all you can do from there. But field repairs, they'll only get you so far. More work we'll need doing here. Get out the jerry can and give her a little gas. You don't need much. That ought to do it. Good. Drive her up here. Gas tank still pissing fuel. Better rip out your wrench again and get to work. You're in the right spot for it, though. You got all you need to get her roadworthy. Yeah, that's it. Just give the engine another look. See if you can unjank it.
Если бы в жизни машины ремонтировались так быстро. Ну ладно, игровые условности.
Last but not least, fill her up. If you've patched the tank up proper, you should be good. Hell, you're a bona fide grease monkey, Sarge. I ain't too sure there's a whole lot more I can teach you. Oh, and the Jeep. If you need a ride, go on and take it.
Так, ну хорошо. Следующее задание. А можно мне, пожалуйста, fast travel? Ага, вижу. Так, специальное оружие. Посмотрим, что это. Раньше, кажется, такого не было. Может, минометы завезли? Или еще рано? Будет дополнение в учебке по LAV.
Here for the special weapons training?
Да.
Okay then, listen up. Today we're dealing with two basic munition types. Anti-personal and anti-armor. Handle them properly, and we'll have no problems. Handle them improperly, and I guarantee I'll be scraping you up and sending you home in a coffee can. Got it? Good. Consider that your safety brief. Let's start simple. Hand grenades. Take some from the ammunition box here and move up to the grenade pit. Fragmentation grenades, such as the M67, are perfect for clearing buildings and fortified positions. They're also great against multiple combatants who clearly don't give a flying fuck about dispersal. Pull the pin and throw the grenade over the sandbag wall at the targets.
Перелет. Кажется, залетело.
Right on the money. Next, let's get you acquainted with underbarrel grenade launchers. Grab the carbine here. You'll see there's an M203 already attached. Also remember, different weapon, Different trigger. Obviously, you can shoot grenades much farther than you can throw them. Have another look-see in the munition box. And load up on the 40mm rounds. Remember to load one. Now, have a go hitting targets at long range.
Так, какое тут расстояние? Попробуем по дефолтному 50 метров.
There it is. Okay, hotshot. I think you're ready for the fun stuff. In front of me is the M72 light anti-tank weapon, or LAW for short. Come on over and pick it up.
Вот они обучают тому, как стрелять, но не обучают, как определять расстояние, менять дистанцию. Конечно, все приходит с опытом, но было бы в разы удобнее, если бы это было бы в базовом обучении.
Now, the thing about that launcher, it's a one-shot disposable weapon. If you miss, well, that's your lot. Zero it in for 50 meters and take out one of the big wooden targets.
Также вот здесь есть такая сетка большая, ну сколько, то есть, если, допустим, 50 метров, а если цель на 200 метрах, то есть мне нужно ориентироваться вот так, по нижнему, или мне все-таки нужно передвигать ее на 200. Тут, конечно, тоже надо много практиковаться.
Nicely done. Bring it
Это,
in,
видимо,
Sergeant.
разрушаемость, да,
Let's try something
завезли?
different. The Russians very kindly left us their RPGs. Take one and a couple of rockets. There's backpacks too, in case you want to carry extra.
Так, где?
That shoulder-launched, rocket-propelled grenade launcher is a classic. Although it packs less of a punch than the LAW, it's cheap, reliable, and reloadable. Aim at the second wooden vehicle target and do some damage. Again, very nicely done.
БТР.
Together with the RPGs and rockets, we also got our hands on a banged-up APC. Fire a few rockets, put it out its misery. And note, there's a weak spot. If you aim at the rear, you can disable the engine.
Попробуем. Перелет. Беру ниже.
Yep, that'll do it all right. Ditch the launcher
вроде попал.
and help yourself to some M34 satchel charges. They're in the shack. Make sure you have a detonator too.
Так. Что-то мне мешает. Все взял. Угу. Сапер. Взрываем.
Yo, you got the goods? Plant one on each of the check hedgehogs over there. You know, I always wonder, what exactly makes those hedgehogs check? And hedgehogs? Think about it. Why they gotta be so greedy, man?
hedgerows to go around, right?
Так, я установил или анимация не сработала, или надо удерживать? Ага, надо было удерживать.
You done over there? If
Да.
you are, connect the detonator. Don't set a time fuse. Just get some distance. 10 meters ought to do it. Then clickety-click, boom!
Так, взрыватель. Погнали.
It's clear! That's a wrap, Sergeant!
Окей. Разрушаемость пока не завезли. Так. Ну и финальное задание — ориентирование на местности. То, где я тупил больше всего при первом запуске игры. Как говорится, last but not least.
Ready to beef up your navigation skills, Sergeant?
Да.
I take it you got a map on you. Open it now. Let's see what we can see. Military maps are detailed topographic representations. They show both natural land features as well as man-made ones. Notice north, or rather grid north, is at the top. But just because your map's pointing north, it doesn't mean you are. That, my friend, is where your trusty compass comes in. Let's bring it into play. The magnetic arrow points north. The black index line, however, is the direction you're actually facing. Good so far? Okay. Put away your map for a moment. And make sure you still got your compass up. The goal here is to get you and the map properly aligned. Turn until you're excellent. You've now got an orientated map. Well done. Let's talk about landmarks and how helpful they can be. Shift yourself to face azimuth 220. You should be able to see a lighthouse. Salient structures like that can be a godsend if you're lost. Next, turn a bit to azimuth 240. Can you see the island? Again, another perfect landmark. Last one, align with azimuth 295. The airbase. That's perhaps the best navigation aid you'll likely find here. Its size and the direction of the runway make position finding pretty easy. Okay, good. Let's return to the map. Open it up again, please, Sergeant. Now, forgive me for going through the obvious, but it's essential to recap on grid refs. The vertical lines on your map are your eastings. The horizontal ones, your northings. Coordinates are given using both as two sets of 3 figures. To identify your whereabouts on the grid, start with your eastings, then your northings. Along the corridor and up the stairs. Fix that in your brain box. You won't go far wrong. Tell you what, how about we put this theory into practice? Locate grid 032028, and when you think you found it, drive there. Shoot, I'll even let you take my Jeep.
032. Так, 032 028 032 028. Ну это вот походу да. Собственно. Ага, они здесь ее и отметили. Окей.
Again, that's 032028. Good luck. You're on your own now, Sergeant.
Боже, они поставили вейпоинты и указали, куда надо ехать. Предыдущее обучение было куда более хардкорное, чем то, что мы имеем сейчас. Что уж говорить, даже Arma довольно сильно оказуалена.
Driver up here. I got orders to tune that Jeep up a little. You'll have to hop out, buddy. Your instructor, we radioed ahead. Said if you make it here, you pass the course. He also had me timing. And you got here quick. Real quick. So, good job.
Так, ну вроде все. Если мне не подводит память, мы полностью завершили обучение. Ага, и появилось что-то новое. Захват позиции, командование отделением, пилотирование вертолета.
All right there, Sergeant. I guess you're here to learn a bit about capturing fixed positions.
Да, вот это уже что-то новенькое.
That's great. I just hope you're feeling energetic. I see you've already got yourself a weapon, so let's get this show on the road. The first thing we need to talk about is this mobile command unit here. Go ahead and get it set up. Perfect. Next, you'll need a radio. You ought to be able to hear some chatter.
This is Disco Red One. I'm taking fire from metal targets. Board off my ass. Need support. Move up and secure my position. Out.
Okay, there you go, Sergeant. Clearly, it's a situation of life or death. Just remember, all this might get real at any moment. Not to put too fine a point on it, but in a few hours, your targets might really be firing back. Head over to the lighthouse on the hill and clear the area of hostiles. One more thing, Sergeant. For the purposes of this training course, we need to ensure we have radio coverage to successfully capture the enemy's position. This reflects the importance of dominating the electromagnetic spectrum on the battlefield and maintaining comms with friendly units. If we can't talk to one another, we can't coordinate. And if we can't coordinate, we can't kick Ivan's ass.
Так. Я что-то не понял. Ага. Я думал, там серьезно есть противник. Так, противника вроде не видно.
That's the base secure. Now, you just gotta put up an antenna, radio relay station or some shit, I don't know. I'll tell you if it don't look right. First, I need you to take apart the machine gun nest. Sandbags, we can use them too. Like, build other stuff and stuff. And make sure you got your e-tool handy. Find a good spot and, yeah, dig.
Это реально что-то новенькое. А раньше в обучении о таких фишках не говорилось.
Looking good? Position is secure. I say about done here, Sergeant. Leave the mobile command unit behind and see the instructor down in Beauregard if you want to go through things again.
Хорошо. Так, давайте поуправляем отделением. Научимся снова летать на вертолете. И может быть на этом действительно обучение будет завершено. То я не против. Я что-то помню, но неплохо было бы вспомнить снова.
Step up to the signboard here and we'll see what's what. Now, as there are not many of us, let's make ourselves a happy little fire team. Call in 2 extra soldiers to join us for some Manda fun using the unit roster. Well, shit. Didn't you just pick America's finest? Still, beggars can't be choosers. Go and give them the good news. Form your unit.
Так, чувак, стол-то опусти.
You're with us. On me, let's go.
Wilco.
Have your boys move up to that wreckage farther up the beach. As a rule of thumb, always recon positions before you issue orders. For that, you should use your binoculars. Try and read the terrain. Use the lay of the land to your advantage.
М113 БТР гусеничный. Может ли быть это отсылкой к будущим пополнениям? Так, нам нужно что, осмотреть? Ага, или переместиться.
Squad, move there.
Jesus H. Christ, move it, ladies. Gag me with a fucking spoon. You call that running?
Беги, чувак.
Let's give these knuckleheads the runaround. Have them come back here.
Squad, follow me.
М113. Да, походу гусеничная техника будет. Я надеюсь. Окей, ну это я умел. Может быть, они научились чему-нибудь новому.
Squad, mount up. Find a vehicle.
Let's pretend we got some commies holed up in that protest. Have your boy lay down suppressive fire.
Squad, suppressive fire.
Wilco.
That's enough shooting. Instruct him to leave the machine gun and bring out his fucking eardrum.
Squad, get out.
Copy.
Походу реально оглох.
Squad, disembark.
Wilco.
Before we call it quits, I need you to take the jeep for a spin. Give the order to mount up. And let one of these two drive.
Squad, get in a vehicle.
Get in the jeep as well, Sergeant. Unless you'd rather walk.
Опа, второй телепортировался.
Well, ain't you all a pretty happy fucking captains? To give direction, Sergeant, I suggest you open your map.
Ого, серьезно.
Have your designated driver take you down the road to the checkpoint.
Так. К перекрестку 026 031 026 031. Окей. Так. Откройте радиальное меню. Приказы. Переместиться. Что-то новое.
Squad, go over there.
Welcome.
Я не помню, можно ли было раньше указывать боту перемещения через карту, но это действительно удобно.
Sergeant, this is your instructor speaking. You ought to be coming up on the checkpoint. When you arrive, get everybody out. Then command your team to secure the area, defend that position.
Squad, dismount.
Acknowledged.
Squad, defensive perimeter.
Welcome.
Okay,
Squad.
if you're in position over there,
Squad.
that concludes our course. Just remember, a squad leader can only lead when he is ratified in the hearts and minds of his men.
Согласен. Отлично. Так, наверное, финальное. Хотя, может быть, еще какое-нибудь продвинутое пилотирование вертолета в будущем. С появлением тяжелой бронированной техники, надеюсь, появится также обучение по использованию тяжелой бронированной техники.
I was wondering if we'd see you here, Sergeant. As you've already got some flight time, and considering the circumstances, I'm gonna give you a shot at this. Under supervision. Birds on the pad, take her up. And don't you fucking crash.
Постараюсь. Все-таки люди смотрят. Неудобно как-то.
Hey, told you I'd pull some strings. Just don't get cocky. You and I, we both know it's been a while.
Да,
Let's
это
take it
точно.
slow. Start her up.
Погнали.
Pre-flight checks are done and dusted. Alright. Give it a sec. You'll feel the lift. Let those RPMs increase. Clear left. Clear right. Raise the collective. Keep going. Ascend to 300 feet. Don't forget the altimeter. Eyes on the needle. Remember where it is? Instrument panel, top right. Quite the view, huh? Let's check the tail rotor and anti-torque pedals. Rotate a little, left and right. Good. Now, gently ease the cyclic forward. And the other way. Pull the stick towards you. Again, very gently. Next, level off and move the cyclic a hair's breadth to the left. Not too much. That's it. And say, okay. Controls and rotors seem responsive. Nothing's fallen off. Good start, I guess. Let's do a flyabout. Head south across the bay towards the lighthouse. We'll do a quick lap around the island. And if you're wondering which way's south, remember you got your magnetic compass. That's on your right, beside the vertical velocity indicator.
Вроде бы что-то еще помню из управления.
There it is. There's the lighthouse. Move us inland now, northeast. Our second waypoint's over at Wick Point, near Beauregard. Good going. Okay, let's beeline for the airbase. That's a few clicks west from here. Keep an eye on good going. Okay, let's beeline for the airbase. That's a few clicks west from here. Hard to miss. Close. Vector 4 approach. Reduce your horizontal speed to 5 knots. Put us down on the helipad we took off from.
Падаем. Я уже забыл, как садиться, потому что посадка обычно всегда совершается под обстрелом в довольно суровых условиях. Еще немножко. Ну, пойдет. И так сойдет, как говорится. Все, пилотирование. Они мне не засчитали. Серьезно. Окей. Дубль 2.
Nice one. Any landing you can walk away from's all right in my book. Switch off the... Seeing as we're both still alive, let's call that a pass. Go ahead. Unass. And come back later if you want. I'm here all day.
Sergeant, when you're finished with your training, come on back to base. I'm at the new HQ. That's the big concrete building opposite the barracks. Out.
Лагерь Гринхорн. Так, что это такое? Ага. Все, может быть теперь сюжет. Спасибо.
I mean, yeah, sure, you were a little rusty, but you did okay. If you got the time, you can always go through the manual. It's a riveting read, a real fucking page turner. Still, better than ending up a sticky mess on the tarmac, right?
Спасибо за совет. Может быть, наконец-то сюжет завезли? Сюжетные миссии, интересно, будут в ближайших обновлениях? Опс, не туда.
No, I said dig in. Dig in. Yes, fucking trenches. Look, wait. I'll call you back. Sergeant, my compliments. Just checked in with your course instructors. Seems you know your ass from your elbow.
Да.
That makes you a combat asset. Congratulations. I suggest you go get some rest or squeeze in a bit more training. Dismissed.
Это случайно не замок Коготь из второй армы? Похоже очень. Так, все, на этом управление, то есть обучение официально закончено, я полагаю. Управление транспортом, в общем, все по кругу, да, можно при желании начать. Все завершено, отлично. Это было обновленное обучение в Arma Reforger. Круто. Помогает вспомнить базовые механики игры после долгого перерыва.